We are gonna youth won. Na say wopel man ye ya. Me sune and you want to say MPP or ya sunu political atrofo party no one memoir here and founding question with Dan MPP party here and join that MPP for even your MPP free another a one MPP free. A for the MPP another a one MPP.
And come on, Monte.
Ain't that man? Yes, sure said I'm going to now. Go for business anymore. Now, home pump the endorse that we may go for the time.
You still be big things.
That is one diama. When you have school,
I was saying that
diama. Football are some way that upon secure way native and soon. What's that you in your fiscal?
Young grocery.
You want the set people for woman no more yet. You pay to me, you pay still, no, you pay still, and one car say, one person by your money,
I think you are not the acquaintance as you this.
Because of money, one dear, one person won't catch a swinty. Inti, Inti, Banya, MPP for Nangas or Mwed Yenti. Na yanka sa yan jeje.
So we've been telling you, sir, very soon some arrests will be made in Ghana. Kamia said we've reached that particular breaking point. So this is what is really happening. Just a few days ago, Manasa Zero have been teasing some big expose at Eba. And in this particular expose, it is targeting the National Lotteries Authority, NLA. Now, NLA was headed by Sami Ebuku, the former NLA boss. Remember, I said he held his appointment for some time, and son John Dramani Mahama, Otisa John Dramani Mahama. Ebe appointee a new person and on ranka side resign Mama appointee a new person. We did that particular story on this particular platform. But then this is what is really happening. Manasa Azuri are publishing a new expose. This particular expose, it is targeting the National Lottery Authority. The tenor this particular expose, is looking at is between the fiscal year in review from 2020 to 2024. Intuition the whole screen is also say NLA good courses, how funds meant for the poor and orphans were blown on awards, galas and the rich. Publishing Wednesday, September 24th, 2025. So today. And now me no say no publish it. No publish it din akesi bi abepiem. Now, you recall says since the start of the after this particular elections, these three people show many more screens on the far left of the screens, Santi Bedi true. The one fifty Gabio Chidako and then the wife. And at the war a tour that's on the far right of the screens, Jan Kroma, Akufuado and the daughter. But then these three people, no me no say they have been caused by Operation Recover All Loot. So Operation Recover All Loot, you realize Sami Samokuju Blackwa now the Attorney General Dr. Ayini, Iyoko boss Raymond Aka, together with a host of others, Martin people, all these people came up said we will go after these people because Jan Kroma ne hum bon semu, Gabriel Chirako ne hum bon semu, Asante Bedi etu ne hum bon semu. So the targets were these people, but now these particular expose abano, it is exposing these people and giving oral the evidence that they can go tonight and arrest them. Now, Nipa, the latest addition to this particular whole family, this whole family of one more now, Nipa our count is a big deal. Mami find the picture into screen so Papa we are all on the far left of the far right of the screen. I'm talking about Asamoah. You recall after the elections, and before elections, now Baumiani and Samoa they were working hand in hand. Ama Baumiani the manifesto sports edition no crano. Asamoah was included, so or he will be one of the people to pioneer the sports edition. Ultimately, before the elections, Asamoah dropped out. Yes, he kasem any a year contract be a winny bintino. So Asamoah Edian be PMs Asamoah corruption related activities 50,000 be ecopian in sim. Nipa sisi aso na so anya hia ebitima chi na echina ne ene Sami Ewuku who happened to be the former NLA boss. All this while he was living on thin ice. I didn't think make us he was living on thin ice. O wasem eda ho o sorry so last 3 days and any day chi Oko sell kwa demonstration because they are persecuting people. No me we are near persecute you one. Oh how ne saying Sami Ewuku America na say mini picture any infantry skin. So this man there omu nyina onu na so be ye pa. But then let's look at this because I seen you 2 million near Tracy. Shahasi or see NLA good courses. So this is a year part of a Manasa Zero in series na urban. So yen share a year okay if I going to school say NLA good courses. So this is all coming from a year Manasa Zero. Now Osha has here because in the websites now one listed one more munya contract akufuado nemba and how operation recover all loot. You don't need any evidence again. Storm their houses and arrest all of them. Shaha Osha has here say part 1 National Lotto. There is established by Act National Lotto objectives. National Lotto shall be conducted for the purpose of raising revenue for nation and for the purpose of stated and other purpose stated in this act. So the National Lotteries Authority Mboa na e was 7 say be raise sika because nkofo koye lotto ni sa na e draw into obi winia. Says kind of move na dia can government keep near their mboa. But some national authority as a could not down no. The money was being used for something else. Now should be our circle no or say there shall be conducted as part of the operation of the National Lotto a lottery with the objects of providing care and protection for the physically or mentally afflicted, the needy, the aged, orphans and destitute children. So National Lottery Authority or more acts no act 722 no say sikani ebenya is supposed to go to people who are in need. But then who did the money actually go to? Number 1, you find the picture into screen so papa we onye. Remember say in some way nyina make yam na make a seasoned journalist Manasa Zuru and odin sem na ba be tuja. Into share has say or say NLA good courses disbursement. Africa Prosperity Network, which you are learning says Africa Prosperity Network. Nipa or ye chief executive or da anwa or sanso ye executive chairman ye Gabi Ochidako. What really happened? The amount of $250,000 cedis was given to Gabriel Ochidako for what? Purpose near sponsorship for Kohu Business Summit 2023 and also sponsorship for Africa Prosperity Dialogues 2024. So Papi Jumeku oda no as Africa Prosperity Summit. Ukoye uku and ukoye business and ukoye program. Go and do it or National Authority Service and a National Lottery Authority or moon sponsor. It is sponsoring any Gabi Ochidako 2.5 billion old Ghana cedis. Yes. Now, this is just the beginning because you have to sit back and look at this very well. One person so in fact, I think say you be Akufo-Addo all his appointee. She's a second person here other listener so. She's very 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 popular. Former Attorney General Godfrey Dame. Former Attorney General Godfrey Dame. Institution na Godfrey Dame or Dame Dano Office of Attorney General and Justice. Ye man 570,000 Ghana cedis. Adanya also koye seminar any conference. Adanya okoye seminar any conference and Tiatam 500,000 Ghana cedis amano. And this is what we know. What about the Akana Yenim no? This is a very big question. Now, if you thought said this was just is forget because Akufo-Addo ne stops me uni aka ho asemu. What I say, ye di kan aka eye Gabi Ochidako. Sisi anya ba beka ye friend is saying ye kan Gabi Ochidako wiye no. Ya san so abeka eye Godfrey Dame. Okay. She the third person on screen so. Chief of Staff, former Chief of Staff, Madam Freeman Opare. Madam Freeman Opare aged 3.5 billion old Ghana cedis or the quiet or see Independence Day celebrations. So the Pam Kente, so the Pam Kaba. Yenim or the 350,000 Ghana cedis say or no Chief of Staff no or the quiet if anything Independence Day celebrations. Now, if you thought said this was just it, Tinamekano, there is more because the next person will blow your mind. Henim Asamoah Baby Jan. Na Asamoah Jan die Bibia ebeko wo bia ekwa ekra no. Asamoah Jan Bibia ebeko wo krom he bia ekra no. Ode no wuro Asamoah Jan timi de no sha asem se zuru. Asamoah Jan obeko jail. Sheha Asamoah Jan ye patche say okoye program bi anana kan group bi ho yasi KELS Media Group and Business Consults. Asamoah who happened to be the former Black Stars captain. NLA Good Causes Disbursement, ye man is 50,000 Ghana cedis, 500 million. Asamoah become a intia or the quiet memo project for Black Stars captain. Memo. Say ye tro, your friend is saying, na bakosem ti ama Asamoah 50,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, this is what is really going on. Now, a chroma niema besi. Because you realize, say, NDC omuba be mu a edu 6 months ye chichi nkrofo nya ade. Some people consistently are always complaining, and the government because they know munya no munye biem. They are not getting it again. Look at the next person. You'll be shocked to the bone. So him no. Aha, yes boss. Me kind nyumba kwa meba anema chake ni abo cosmo leke oni yegana chake ni ha yes DL even say oni EL ni paye wo screen so say any D Black Desmond Black popular ni any D Black so okunya sika ni bi institution oda no eye ne de Black Avenue Music D Black onya 80,000 Ghana cedis. D Black onya 80,000 Ghana cedis. What is the purpose? Sponsorship for the Tropical Fiesta event. Hey Ghana. Tropical Fiesta event. Yatam sika 80,000 Ghana cedis. I'm a D Black say, oh yeah event. Na NLA for any Black Avenue Music there. They gave this man money and now he's on TV and our things are not going on. Now, we need to actually visit the article. This corrupt people. Left, right. And now almost seeing the young bon shima and from. Look at their faces. Show me name. Look at them. If the evidence is sufficient enough. Now, you go straight up to the website. Or see NLA Good Causes. How funds meant for the poor and orphans were blown on our walls, galas, and the rich. Now, this is coming from the 4th estate. If you also read the whole thing, just go to the 4thestate.com. Okay. Manas has written the website and you see everything. Now, me reading the whole thing, I just want a few portion because Manas has written, or they go for pictures ni evidence akahon ati ase nti pictures ni bi nie CEO summit ni ma presidential diary ni ma number 1 Fremont Pare na Fremont Pare also the chief of staff received 350,000 for Independence Day fanfare whilst MPs from both sides of the political divide received more than 1 million cedis for pet courses. Meanwhile, the Attorney General's office had 570,000 for conferences and seminars. Madam Fremont Pare, only, aka, now me person me the vice president. Samuel Wuku, who happened to be the former NLA boss, he's defending his expenses. The immediate past director general of the National Lottery Authority, Samuel Wuku, defended the foundation spending, describing it as part of the mandate to serve society. Samuel Wuku, how does giving 570,000 to the chief of staff for fanfare benefit society? I drink a danko for chill, no, It be ensue. Samuel Wuku also said the law allows NLA in consultation with its board and the finance ministry to support broader obligations to society. He argued, noting that the authority had also supported prisons, the Ghana Police Service, and the community-based projects. These people now support your man. Okay, what was supporting Ghana Police Service? Yes, a public institution. Okay, but Udi Ghana Koma Fremont Pare, Udi Ghana Koma Gabi Ochidako, Udi Ghana Koma D Black, Udi Ghana Koma Samoa, and now you are telling us, say, it's for the good of the society. Tia, or see, Mr. Wuku, could not, however, identify specific provisions of the law that permitted such expenses. Instead, he pointed to the pillars of good causes foundation: health, education, sports, youth education, development, arts and culture as the basis for spending. Sami will say law permits you to spend. Show us where the law permits you to spend. Papa, you say a good causes. A good causes. Now we'll come back to that. For those of you who pay extensive thing, no, yeah, the cost no at all because in kofu bebre edin ewom. Oh yes, as amaja mu nyina edin wom. So the big question is, because Mekai said, President John Dramani Mahama obedi ade no, or Meki Manas Azure Meki a statement say, you see, corruption na across Ghana bebre, but go after the ones. You can catch them and jail them easy because 4 years no. You try 1 year. You try 1 year. 3 years now what is the way forward?
Me the mean count you. So wait here we. That's a 2028. Who name? That's our Kotuma Cronphone bio. Over to us.
Crossing no silly, illy,